Hey everyone, I'm Tony. Welcome back to Creekside Maples, where we're going to, for the very first time, try our vacuum filter system we built on our maple syrup. So hey everyone, welcome back, and we are right in the middle of maple syrup season. We've got a lot of syrup that's ready to be finished off through the vacuum filtering system we built. I'll put the link to that video up here. We're going to now try it. This is the first time we've not put any syrup through this. Have no clue how it's going to work. We did a water test. It worked perfectly, but that's water. We are now going to put syrup in here and see how it works. We've got our bottles all sterilized. They're all ready to go. Hopefully we'll fill most of those. And then over here, we have lots of wonderful syrup in this pot. And then we've got another bunch of syrup in this pot. And we've got our vacuum pump, our vacuum line. We're all plugged in. Our tap here to fill right into the bottles. One thing that I did for filtering is, first, I have two filters in here, and the really heavy duty one, I warmed it up over steam because it filters better when it's warmed up over some steam. You don't want to wet because then you're pulling water back into your sap. But if you steam the filter, I find that it does filter better. And then I reheated our sap, or our syrup. There's no sap left to it, it's all syrup now. Reheated that up to 190 degrees for bottling. People can bottle between 185 to 190 degrees, it's whatever you want. We reheated ours just on the stove here. So we're going to get started. I'm going to dump some syrup in here. Fingers crossed this all works good. So there's that much in there. You can hear that running now. So let's just turn the filter on, see what happens. Perfect! Did you see that? High five! That was amazing. We built this. It's amazing. I saw new ones on YouTube people were using. I thought, let's build one of those, and we did. That's perfect. That pulled that syrup. You got to understand, when you're filtering syrup through really thick filters, it takes a lot of time to do it through gravity feed. We did that in 30 seconds, not even. And that was a gallon of sap or syrup right there. So let's give her one more little bit here. We'll dump this in. Get all that goodness. And we'll put it on one more time. And gone! What, 10 seconds? That's amazing. And then we just come over here. I think what I'll do is put a towel on the floor because I don't want it to drip down on the floor. Thank you to my lovely assistant who just handed me a towel. Joni's, my wife's, filming us there. And let's just see how this works here. I got to figure out how to turn this on. And here we go. Liquid gold. Now I've just barely got that on. There it is. Now if I open the tap up further, it fills faster.
Beautiful color.
Color is great.
Not to mention the taste.
The taste is phenomenal. And there we go. Our very first bottle. The color's great. That looks absolutely amazing. Great color. If you put it up to the window, there's no niter.
Yeah, that's perfect, isn't it?
There's no,
What
it's
just a little-
absolutely perfect. I don't know if you can see this or not,
Yeah.
but that there is beautiful maple syrup.
That was 6 seconds I counted.
6 seconds.
Or 5 seconds.
So folks, that's amazing. Now I want to put the rest of it in here and see what we do. Beautiful.
Fantastic.
When we used to filter, it would take us an hour to gravity feed all this much syrup down through the filters. And then you got to try to work it down through, and the niter, which is the sand in the syrup, it would clog the filters, so then you got to change them out. But this is absolutely amazing. This has saved us hours. And then bottling, we used to put a funnel in our other videos. I mean, you can see them how we used to do it on our 2020 and 2021 maple syrup videos on the channel. But this here is just so far beyond. It's perfect. Being able to bottle it right out of the filter just like this. I mean, it is clear and clean. Now this is one of our canners that our supporters, our subscribers and friends sent to us. I really enjoy using these canners for syrup because they're really thick walled, so it holds the heat and it makes it really nice. Once you get the syrup up to temperature, it really does hold that temperature for a very long time. Okay, let's filter. Ready to count seconds? Let's see how long it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 seconds.
That was a bigger amount.
So that was about, I'd say, 2 gallons, gallon and a half anyway. And it just, you've seen it. It's amazing. It works perfect. My vacuum line here is clean, it's clear, there's nothing in it, and that's what you want to see. And the filter did its job. It filtered out all the big stuff. The screen filter on top, the stainless steel filter filtered out all the big stuff. And then the other filter on the bottom caught all the other stuff. You can see the stuff that gets through. And this here has already been filtered twice before it gets to this stage.
Oh, or 3 times.
But you can see, you know, stuff can get in it. So it looks like we're going to have right around 20 bottles. And we have another 400 gallons of sap waiting on us down at the Sugar Maple Shack to boil down.
So I guess you have the right pump for the job.
The only thing I'll do different is change this spout here to make it one that will fit down into the bottle. That way it reduces spillage.
Okay. You've got a big pump but a smaller spigot.
And that's something.
Spigot's too
Ooh,
big.
that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion, just my kind of heat. Keep it carry me. Testify the motion. Love it is devotion. Live it up, live it up, sweet emotion. Every time, every night, you and I on a roll. I'm on the road, it's my time, taking control of my life. I want to run the red lights, I've got to run this show. You always take me so high, you always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe, you're like a centerfold. Ooh, that sugar sweet, you got what I need. Sipping on the potion, all that good emotion.
So we ended up with 22 bottles of beautifully dark, rich flavored syrup. And I want to show you all the stuff it caught. See? And there's some stuff on there that it caught. So that's really good. And then the filter down in here, you can see it's got a little bit of syrup there. Now we are going to use that. However, the reason that's there is because that's filled with niter and sand, and so we don't want to put that into our grade A. We want that'll go into another bottle. We usually, there's a lady down the road from here that likes that really, really dark syrup with some of the niter in it, and so, you know, that's not grade A, and so we'll bottle that up for her, and she'll love to have that for her cooking and all of that sort of thing. So, but overall, it worked perfectly. Really happy with how this worked. So now we've got to wipe the bottles down. We use a hot cloth, wipe the tops of the bottles, then put the caps on, and they're sealed and labeled. We thought we'd show you how much niter or sand, you know, syrup, dirt, that we actually were able to filter out of all of the product. You can see that is absolutely just caked with niter. So very pleased with how the filtering system works. Very pleased with it. We saved ourselves so much time. With this, all I'm going to do is put in some really hot water, let it soak, and then we'll put it through like a cleaning cycle without any soap. You don't want to use detergents. Right now, this is just going to go over here in a pot full of hot water, and we'll clean it out. Are we going to throw that out? No. Now, we won't sell this stuff here for grade A, obviously, because of the fact it's, you know, it's filter clean out, things like that. But for us, we are not throwing it out. We're going to eat it. It's all good. We'll just pour right in the bowl. So there's the finished product. Pure maple syrup, Creekside maples, and came out really nice. It's good, heavy syrup, dark color, and that's what everyone likes. So that's how we bottle up and sell it that way. And of course, we do sell a lot here from the homestead, but we keep some for ourselves as well. People say, we had a question come in, how many bottles of syrup do you use per year? We like to keep about 50 bottles, believe it or not, for ourselves, and that gets us through the whole year. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy the video, don't forget, hit that thumbs up, leave a nice comment, and if you haven't subscribed, why don't you do so? It's free, it helps the channel grow, and tell your friends about it as well, and we'll be right back here with another video, Creekside Maples Homestead. We take care, everyone. God bless. My wife's standing back there behind the camera making funny faces. That's why I can't hardly talk straight here right now. But anyway, thanks everyone for watching. Take care. God bless. We'll see you right back here at Creekside Maples on the next video. Until then, we'll see you later.
Well, when she wrapped her loving arms around my neck on the dance floor at Chelsea's bar, I should have turned her away, but I was out of sea. I was fire and she was gasoline. But we were both sad and lonely after what death had done. But like rattlesnakes kicked across the ground, our true loves were dead and our hearts were full of grief. I was fire and she was gasoline. Good God, I was fire and she was gasoline. But we helped each other out, Lord, to ease some of the pain. Best friends and lovers most of the time. But I would go mad when she would turn mean. I was fire and she was gasoline. Yeah, I was fire and she was gasoline.